Give me your top 5 promoters in Orlando history that you can remember.
Ooh.
I know it's been a wave, you know what I'm saying, in the last 10 years.
Boy,
and
that's
then
a
probably before our time, but we can't remember far back then.
So I'm not even going.
You ain't gotta do no order though. You ain't gotta do no order.
I ain't gonna do no order, and I'm not gonna include me because I don't rank myself in that.
You don't want to put yourself? I mean, you having a hell of a run though. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't done yet. I got way
events.
more to do. I won't even put myself in there. First and foremost, none of this really moves without Pat Nix. Pat is the godfather. You know what I'm saying? That's my Michael Jordan. I tell people that all the time. Like that's my Michael Jordan. For most promoters, you gotta. If you haven't worked with him or hadn't had a chance to work with him, you know what he done. You know what he's done. He's still doing it though. That's the crazy part about it. Like he's not even doing like no weekly stuff. But when Classic come, he banging. FAMU Homecoming come, he banging. All-Star come, he banging. Like he catching them big weekends. Essence, he banging. Like he to the point where he doing build outs and shit. 50 plus, he doing it. He 50. Ain't Pat 51 now? If I ain't mistaken.
Pat Nix.
Pat Nix.
I know her. Okay.
Yeah, Frontline. That's the Frontline Promotions. That's who gave us our opportunity at Roxy on Fridays. Him and Willie Fisher. That's who ran JJ's and then changed it to Rain. Yeah, so big time. So you can't say no without Pat. Okay. My mentor, my big brother T Gaines, to me he is on a whole nother level. He one of one. I don't know, ain't a damn promoter in Orlando, to my knowledge, doing what he does. He's just different. He has a corporate level that he has reached with doing these corporate events with all these big companies and things. Like it's beyond just Orlando doing like your regular parties. He has the regular parties that's gonna bang out and do big numbers, but I really am impressed with the way he carries himself and does the corporate level events, which is something I aspire to do in my future time. Dog, man, of course, you gotta respect Dog. Dog been doing it for so long. Dog been doing it just as long as Pat. Dog still active. Dog is still, when Classic Weekend come, you better get your mind right, because get with it or get out the way. Dog gonna eat regardless. And Dog also done put a lot of us young promoters on a lot of situations that helped us grow and allowed us to see what he did and take bits and pieces from him, and including what we do. Even though this is my peer, gotta give Mello. I got Mello different. I tell people all the time, me and Mello are like, it's like that. It's almost like a Kobe, LeBron, KD. Like we kind of like in that same range of like. I love Mello. Like we was together last night. And Mello is like, I've seen the behind the scenes. So I've seen the growth. I see what he do and what he continues to do, and his growth is crazy. Like his growth is crazy from like we 12 years in. We both 12 years in, because like I said, we started at the same time. His growth is crazy, astronomical. That's 4.
That's 4, yep.
Man, there's a couple I can name, man. Ernest, Jade Events.
That's your 5th?
Yeah, I put him in there. Yeah, Ernest got the music fest going right now. Ernest big time. Ernest did a lot. He's done a lot too. He's just as old as Pat, so he's been doing it from the 90s and still finding a way to stay relevant. Like he's got into that festival level, so he's been banging with the festivals and stuff now. So yeah, I get him. I put them 5 in there. Like I said, you got Keep, which if I would put them right in that mix too. Tony Cool and John Cocky, they 20 plus in. Okay. It's a lot, man. But just to pay homage to the people that came before me, that's the ones that I have to name.